You know I gotta talk about it. What that man did to KeKe Palmer ain't no good. Okay, let's start it off with that. I am not condoning nothing that man has done. And I'm also not condoning anything that I'm finna speak on has no form of condoning from me. So first off, I named this shit the Antics of Weak Men because we got to talk about the fact that the shit that we are experiencing on social media right now are antics of weak men. Now I know y'all like, what are you talking about, Cosmo? How the hell you don't know what I'm talking about? It's all over the internet. KeKe Palmer has been in the domestic violence situation. And I, for one, feel bad. Let me go on ahead and drop my sauce, take my hat off to her, and say I apologize for being one of the men that was speaking on her and how she dressed or whatever, and being like siding with the traditional men. Because I'm not a traditional man at all, but I was siding with my brothers because they want wholesome women, right? Boom. So I'm disappointed in the traditional man community because y'all gotta hold this L. See, the player community, we don't do this. Now, I didn't hit a woman before, but that's when I was a traditional man. It's something about being a traditional man that'll make you put your hands on your woman. Words from a former abuser. I wasn't like an Ike Turner abuser. Let me clear my damn name up. I never balled my fist. I did when I was 19. This girl hit me with a 4-piece, and that was the only time my closed fist, caught her in the eye, right? I'm not glorifying that, but let's talk, man. Because I was a weak man at that. Matter of fact, I wasn't a man when I did that, but I have hit women at I think the last time I hit a woman, I was like 26. I'm 31 now, so I want y'all to get a clear understanding that I'm coming from a point of experience of, being a weak man at times, having a weak moment in life, right? So boom. What he did was that of a weak man. What that man did to KeKe Palmer was no control. He had no control. See, me, I'm not one to try to cut nobody's circulation off. The type of abuse that I did was a little slap. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's little to me, but to her, it probably was real life shocking. I didn't slap a woman before. I didn't push the woman against the wall. It stops there. I never when I balled my fist up and hit that 19-year when I was 19 and I hit my girlfriend at the time in the eye, that was the last time I ever said I was gonna ball my fist up and hit a woman, period. But anger. I have anger. I didn't know I had anger issues. So that's something. I'm not making an excuse for nothing I did. I was weak. I let my anger get to me. But I'm not a brutalizer. It was all emotion. If I hit, it was a heated argument that led to me putting my hands on a woman. That's just weak as a man, right? So these are antics of weak men. Now, KeKe Palmer is doing everything that she can do. The fact that she held him down for some years without saying nothing is quite commendable, because while other people will call her stupid for not saying nothing, it takes a lot to, try to see the good in people. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to try to see where other people are coming from or what they might be going through or something like that, and you hope they change. I done been through that. One thing I want women to know is y'all are abusive as well. Women are hella abusive. Y'all can be physically abusive, but that's usually only after you feel like your back is against the wall. But y'all are verbally abusive and y'all are emotionally abusive as well. Like, come on, y'all can be psychologically abusive too, because y'all know how to work a man. Y'all know what men like and shit. Some of y'all, and weak men get so weak sometimes to where when they see you trying to work them psychologically, they don't try to abuse you psychologically in return. Some men get so angry to where they put their hands on you. That's what a weak man, that's what I consider a weak man psychologically. In life, if you can't handle the words of a woman at a certain age, or even period, if you ain't getting the game on how to talk to a woman or how to de-escalate a situation when dealing with a woman, you're gonna be fooled. You're gonna get angry and you're gonna become weak. You're gonna lose your shit, especially if you a fatherless motherfucker like me. That was my whole reason. Thinking it was cool. I'm thinking I'm standing on respect. I'm thinking I'm standing on, ain't nobody finna put their hands on me, bitch. Or ain't nobody finna disrespect me type of, I'm bringing the hood vibes to my relationship. See, the thing about me is I wasn't no, I'm gonna hit my girl, but I don't hit niggas type of motherfucker. See, I was out here, I was out here in these streets. But I would bring that anger from the streets into every relationship that I had. Like, a motherfucker play with me and I would probably pop you in your mouth. That was my ends to disrespect with women. Like, oh, you feel like you can just fuck other niggas? Blook it up. But you know, that was mentally I was on that shit, but I've had way more girlfriends that'll tell you that I'm far from abusive than the ones that I had those altercations with. Those are like 3 women that can tell you that I put my hands on them in a sense of like where they feared me. Wasn't no black eyes, wasn't no none of that. I don't do that shit. But I was weak putting my hands on them. So let's talk about the next weak thing that weak men do. Another antic of weak men is sexual assault. Sexy Red got touched walking out of her concert, right? And then she spotted the dude and she signaled her security guards to get him. They got his ass. He got his ass whooped, I think, on the video. It looked like whatever. I don't know. I wasn't there. But I also want to talk about that because it's a lot of dudes out here that are just exposing that they feel like women are supposed to give them some kind of respect just off of them being men or being attracted to them. And I gotta point this out to the brothers out here. Stop getting behind women. I seen a video where these dudes was trying to stand behind women that was twerking like they was at a fucking high school fucking get together party. First of all, if you still going out to the club and chasing women, you a fucking lame. And that's just coming from me. You can take that how you want to. I'm homeless. But you a fucking lame. You a goofy if you out here, you in a better position than me and you still out here worried about pussy over money. If you in a better position than me, you need to be worried about being in a better position than what yourself is in right now. But the antics of weak men, they feel like they can get away with certain shit. Like, let me touch your ass. And you still a little goofy ass nigga who didn't get any respect from no woman in neither grade. You got dumped by all your girlfriends, nigga. Those are the type of niggas that can't wait to see ass bouncing so they can touch it. Like, they can't wait to go to the strip club so they can borderline kind of molest these bitches. Because they stripping on you, they throwing the ass on you, so you ain't molesting them. It's consent off top when you walk in the strip club. But it's creepy Myron ass niggas out here. And that's what I want women to try to compartmentalize. First of all, I'm gonna do another episode on the different types of men that are out here right now, because all women think we are the traditional niggas that they talk to. And we are not. So for the pre-warm-up of this episode that I'm going to talk about, I'm going to end my video right here. There's Myron type niggas. There's player niggas like me. And I'm not trying to say I'm like just a pimp or nothing like that. I don't play games, but like that's a better word to say that I'm nonchalant about relationships. I'm a non-relationship type nigga. So you got Myron type niggas, you got non-relationship type niggas, and then you got traditional niggas. Stay tuned for the next episode as I break that shit down. But
The antics of weak men must stop. We gotta call these dudes out. We gotta help these sisters realize that they are picking and choosing the type of dudes that they despise. Ironically, you know what I'm saying? I hate to say you are what you choose, but that's what it's looking like. If you like a thug nigga, you have a thug nigga inside of you somewhere. You feel me? So shit. Hey, holla at your boy. That's my explanation for the antics of weak men. Hey, ladies, y'all need to start restricting some pussy or something, or do something. Do something different out here, man, because it ain't working. It ain't working.